So today I'm going to do a pretty extensive comparison between the e.l.f. tubing mascara and the Milani tubing mascara. And I mean, I go into depth and go off in different directions, but I hope you'll join me. Hey everyone, it's Melissa. Today I'm going to compare the Milani tubing mascara against the e.l.f. tubing mascara. But I have a bit of a history that I would like to talk about first. So I've always had a problem with mascara smearing since I first started wearing makeup back in 1969. Of not with it flaking, but going underneath here like it's smearing, like I have grease under my eyes or something. It just always smeared. Even sometimes just even putting it on the top lashes, it wouldn't matter. It smeared underneath here. But I heard about Milani tubing mascara on here, and I think it was from my friend Miss Vicky. And I'll link her channel below. I think she's the one that did a video and talked about it. So I started using the Milani, and this was quite a while ago, several years ago, as soon as it first came out. And I just really liked it. It worked, it didn't smear, it was easy to take off. I always just did it with the warm water and peeled off those little, tubes, and then it was great. And then one of my granddaughters came to me and she said, my mascara's just peeling all over the place, even if I just put on my top lashes. I said, I think I got a solution for you. So I bought her the Milani. Well, she fell in love with it. She said, this is perfect. It doesn't smear at all. Then her sister started using it. Then some other granddaughters started using it. So it's become a family thing. It's the Milani mascara has. Our whole family uses it. I just really liked it, and I thought my lashes felt, they looked good, they were growing, they looked healthy, and I was very pleased with it. And then I had my mastectomy, and I had to go off those hormones and take the hormone suppressant. So my hair, really shed a lot. And even, my eyebrows got thinner. And then, the hair on my legs got thinner, and underneath my arms got thinner. But my eyelashes didn't. My eyelashes just continued to flourish and grow, and I would put on that Milani mascara, and I swear it looked like I had on false eyelashes sometimes, and especially when I don't have on eyeshadow. It's hard to tell with eyeshadow on, but when I don't have on eyeshadow, my eyelashes for my age and what I'm going through, and no hormones, no estrogen in my body, my eyelashes look really good. Now I do red light therapy. Could it be something, to do with the red light therapy? Because I don't wear goggles, but I do close my eyes. Perhaps, perhaps some of the lights are coming up on my eyelashes and making them grow. It could be that. But I noticed with the Milani mascara that no eyelashes would come out and no eyelashes would break off. It just seemed to keep my lashes healthy. And I don't use a serum, a lash serum or anything, but my eyelashes just look good. And I thought maybe it was part red light therapy, but I felt like a part of it was the Milani mascara. So anyway, my granddaughter started using it, and I noticed their eyelashes looked so much better and longer. I mean, they were up to their eyebrows, and they looked like they had lash extensions. And, the word kind of got out, and so more and more people were using the Milani mascara. But I just noticed with them especially how healthy their eyelashes looked. They really, really did. So I felt like the Milani just really kept my lashes, like I said, really kept my lashes from maybe breaking off, and it just seemed to keep my lashes healthy. So I did a video a while back where I compared a whole lot of tubing mascaras, Milani being one of them. I don't think it was the one that won, but it's the one that I went back to. I used a couple of those and liked them, but I always, returned and mainly used the Milani mascara. It's just the one that I loved, and I felt like it was good for my eyelashes for some reason, even though it didn't seem to have ingredients. Okay, so that's my backstory. So I keep hearing a buzz, about e.l.f. tubing mascara, and that it is so good. And a lot of people have said they liked it better than Milani. I told my granddaughters, I said, let's try the e.l.f. mascara because, you know, people are saying they like it just as well. And they just absolutely refused. No, you can't take this Milani mascara away from us. You just can't do it. I said, so, okay, let me do a video about it. So that's what I'm doing here today. So I have some background. That's why this is very long-winded. The actual video won't be this long. So I bought the e.l.f. mascara and I opened it and put it on, and I didn't like it. I kept doing it and doing it, and it just didn't seem to do much. So I set it aside for a couple of weeks. And then I got it back out again, and I thought, oh, that's much better. You know, I felt like maybe it was one of those, this is the e.l.f. lash extender. I felt like perhaps it was one of those on me that I needed to let set for a little bit. And the Milani mascara I had was older, so I thought that would give it an unfair advantage. So after 2 weeks of letting this sit, I bought a brand new Milani and used it for the first time in my video, whereas the e.l.f. has been sitting, you know, after having been open, has been sitting for a bit. And then I do it one day, one on one of the other. I did another full day of it and switched. So I'm going to show you my experiment now, and then I'll give you my thoughts. Okay, on the left is where I'm putting on the e.l.f. mascara, and I thought it was really good. I thought it was really nice, especially I had left it open for a few weeks. Now I have a little on the white part on the outside of my eye. I have a little birthmark. It runs in the family, so that's how I can kind of tell my eye one from the other. So today the e.l.f. side has the birthmark on it. But yeah, it looks really good. Makes my lashes look long. There it is. Thought it looked really good. Now, on this side, I'm going to do the Milani. That's what the wand looks like. The wands look real similar. I always have good luck with the Milani keeping the curl too. So I was anxious to see how well the e.l.f. kept curl going. And then there's on the bottom lashes. And comparing the two. They look pretty similar. And then that's at night before I went to bed. I did have to put some eyeshadow on because I had a party, but you can see how long the eyelashes look. There's the e.l.f. on one side, Milani on the other. That's a close-up. So they both look good. And then there's me taking it off. I wanted to see how easy it was. Milani's just real easy to take off, especially if you are a person that takes a night shower. It just comes right off. And the e.l.f., I felt like the e.l.f. was a little harder to take off. Not being honest with it. And a couple of eyelashes came out with the e.l.f. too. Okay, it just looks to me like, it may be in my imagination, but it looks to me like the Milani lashes are a little healthier looking. I noticed with this one, when I was taking it off, there was a couple of eyelashes that did come out, and I don't know that I've ever had, I'm sure that lashes have come out on the, you know, with Milani before, but I've never noticed any lashes coming out when I took it off, and I've never noticed two of them coming out. It just feels like these are a little bit, I don't know, a little healthier. I'll look at the footage and see. And that's, after I took it off, that's the Milani side, and that's the e.l.f. side. Okay, I wanted to put the Milani on the side with the birthmark and the e.l.f. on the other side this time. And that's what it looks like with the mascara on, both of them. Okay, this is later on in the day. switching eyes. So on the left this time I have the Milani, and on the right I have the e.l.f. So I hope, what, my stomach's growling. Hope it's showing up, but I really think that this one looks like it has more on the, you know, it's lasted better and it just looks fuller. It just looks fluffier and the eyelashes are more accented, I think. Okay, this is right before I took off my makeup, about midnight. That's the e.l.f. side, and then you saw the Milani side. And that's comparing both of them. I do think the Milani looks a little longer and lasted a little bit better. So on my narration and showing you, you know, what all I did, I think the e.l.f. is a nice mascara. I really do. But I just really like my Milani. You know, it's just like me with my skincare. If there are a few items where I try other things and it never is as good as this original, I'll just go back to it. And that's the way I feel about the Milani mascara. I like the e.l.f., but I don't know if it's going to keep my lashes looking as nice long term as this Milani does, because my eyelashes and my granddaughter's eyelashes, our eyelashes just all look real healthy. And I don't want to mess with that with trying the e.l.f. So I bought it for the experiment, but I'm not going to keep on using it. But so many people do like the e.l.f. that it is worth getting. I'm not saying bad things about it. I think it's a good mascara. I just want to stick with my Milani because of the results I've had over the years of using it. It has not damaged my lashes whatsoever. It just seems to make my lashes healthier and healthier all the time. So I'm going to stick with it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's kind of long-winded and silly about, you know, mascaras, drugstore mascaras, but mascara is one of those things that is just one of your basics. You know, you just wear it. And I've had so much mascara drama and trouble over the years that it's just such a relief to buy the one that I like and forget about it. And then I can concentrate on other things. So there you go. I like my Milani. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Hope this isn't too long. Love you all. I'll talk to you all in a couple of days and take care. Bye-bye.